How's it going, everybody? Birchwood here, and today I'm trying to give back to the small, wonderful community we have here. In celebration of hitting 100 subscribers, I wanted to offer a personalized list for Steam summer sale deals right now on some of the more unique and obscure horror titles that deserve some attention. Especially because Steam sales these days are just not what they used to be. Because of this, all games mentioned in the video are less than $10. I hope this list can help introduce you to your next jump scare, goosebumps, or hair-raising moments. Thank you for all the early love and support you've given to the channel. This list isn't in any particular order, I just wanted to capture some of the best titles I could. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to check out any of our horror content while you're here. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe if this is at all helpful to you. Without further ado, happy deal hunting. Okay, so first up we have Nightmare of Decay. With an overwhelming 96% rating, it's on sale for just $249 at 50% off. This game is a true survival horror gem. You wake up trapped in a manor infested with zombies, psychotic cultists, and other horrors. Armed with an assortment of weapons and limited resources, you must fight for survival and escape this nightmare, or die trying. If you enjoy the Resident Evil series as much as I do, this is basically a solo dev version of Resident Evil 1 and a unique first-person experience. Next up is Darkwood, rated very positive at 94% and on sale for $249, which is 75% off. In this top-down, open-world horror game, you scavenge and explore by day and hunker down in your hideout at night, praying for the morning light. The eerie characters and ever-changing world make every playthrough unique and terrifying. Just remember, don't trust anyone. You uncover the weird and twisted story of this gem the further along you can survive in this game. But believe me, that isn't easy. I don't want to spoil too much of the experience you'll get with this one because how you unpack what's really going on here is the true terrifying heart of this title. For number 3 on the list, we have a double feature. The Last Door series. Both games rated overwhelming at 95% and each priced at $1.99 with an 80% discount. In Season 1, you step into Victorian England as Jeremiah Devitt, unraveling a cryptic message from an old schoolmate that leads to a terrifying journey. Season 2 continues the madness with Dr. John Wakefield, diving deeper into a haunted conspiracy. These point-and-click adventures are perfect for Lovecraftian horror fans and will definitely leave you questioning your own sanity by the end. Number 4, our final pair of games for this list includes Corpse Party 2021 and The Crooked Man. Corpse Party 2021, rated very positive at 92%, is $9.99 at 50% off. Explore the haunted halls of Heavenly Host Elementary with a story-rich, dark, pixel graphic RPG Maker style. As one of the more well-known titles on this list, I thought it was worth a mention because of how few people actually choose to explore this nightmare personally rather than watch or listen to it. If you decide to give this one a shot, you will soon find yourself in a massive rabbit hole of horrifying continuances of the main story. Meanwhile, The Crooked Man, also rated very positive at 92%, is just $1.49 at 50% off. This psychological horror game is the first in the Strange Man series, where you play as David Hoover, experiencing odd occurrences in his new apartment. Both are must-plays for psychological horror enthusiasts, and I included them together because they are both that classic, iconic RPG Maker-made title. Golden Light is up next with a very positive 92% rating and priced at $7.99 at a 60% discount. This surreal horror shooter is a roguelike set in the eerie meat zone, where you do the hiding and props hunt you. It's a dark comedy horror game with an extremely unique and psychedelic style theme. Procedurally generated environments give each playthrough a personal touch of strangeness. Ultimately, your goal is to dive into the depths of the gut to save your loved one. But don't say I didn't warn you, this game gets way weirder than it does scary. That doesn't mean it won't leave you scarred after completing it. Number 7 on this list is an oldie but a goodie, Condemned Criminal Origins. With an 87% very positive rating and a price of $373 at 75% off, in this first-person atmospheric horror game, you investigate a series of brutal serial killings. Something is twisting the souls of society's outcasts, leading to mindless violence. Can you uncover the connection between the serial killings and the rising crime rate? As FBI agent Ethan Thomas, you rely on sharp instincts and sophisticated forensic tools to investigate crime scenes, collect evidence, and find clues that will lead you to the killers. With danger lurking in every shadow, you need whatever weapons you can find to stay alive. You'll need to make sure nothing stops you as you try to uncover exactly who, or what, is behind the grisly killings plaguing the city. Next up, Killer Frequency, rated very positive at 94%, is on sale for $9.99, a 60% discount. Set in 1987, you step into the shoes of a late-night radio talk show host, new in town and fallen from grace. The police chief is dead, so the townsfolk turn to you for help, as apparently you, Forrest Nash, are the only person in town who can run a phone line. You'll need to solve puzzles to save the lives of callers from a mysterious killer. Use branching dialogues to interact with a variety of eccentric small-town personalities, including potential victims and suspects. Explore your surroundings, gather clues, make decisions, and solve satisfying riddles. This horror comedy blends dark humor with life-or-death scenarios in the small town of Gallows Creek. Can you keep the townsfolk alive until sunrise? And number 8 on the list, we have It's Just a Prank, with an 87% very positive rating and priced at $269 with a 10% discount. This brand new first-person horror game starts with kids playing pranks on each other until one goes horribly wrong. This title is a short, overwhelmingly intense narrative-driven story intended for you to experience in one sitting. I don't want to say too much more about this title in fear of taking away from the shock of it, but just know this was one of the darkest games I've played so far this year. The retro-style graphics are absolutely beautiful and will leave your eyes glued, while the children in this game will leave your soul crushed. Second to the last on the main 10 slots of this list is Canine, with a 98% very positive rating and priced at $1.79, a 40% discount. This PSX-style horror game follows a boy searching for his kidnapped dog, navigating through a sinister corporation's experiments. As PC Gamer would say, this is a stealth game at heart, think Alien Isolation or Outlast, but it's the creepy, breathing 3D graphics that give it its terrible vibes. Don't let this one be another dead dog story. You'll feel the adrenaline of the chase trying to find your lost companion, but the dread in your heart for what is around the corner. Number 10 on the list goes to The Night of the Scissors, rated very positive at 87% and on sale for $239 at 20% off. Encouraged by his friend, Adam decides to break into an abandoned post office for scrapping. Soon, he will discover that a maniac wielding a pair of scissors and ready to kill is lurking around the place. In this brutal and chilling adventure, will you ever actually be able to find your way out? To finish this list off, I wanted to shoot a handful of quick honorable mentions that deserve a scare just as much as the others on this list. All games mentioned in the video will have all of their links down in the description for further research on your hunt for the best indie horror deals this summer sale. Honorable mention 1, we have Doll Imposter, with a 96% very positive rating and priced at $299. You're the guardian of possessed dolls and you must identify the imposter before 9 a.m. or face dire consequences. Every hour counts in this psychological horror game. Next, we have The Excavation of Hobbs Barrow, rated very positive at 93% and on sale for $8.99. This folk horror, narrative-driven adventure takes you to rural Victorian England, uncovering the mysteries of Hobbs Barrow. Upon your arrival, however, the mysterious man who summoned you is nowhere to be found. Unfortunately, your assistant never arrives either. Following up, we have Paranormal PI, rated very positive at 93% and on sale for $7.49. Gear up as a ghost hunter in this first-person simulation, investigating paranormal activities with real-life tools. Patient and methodical players will be rewarded in this immersive horror experience. Witch's Doll has a 90% very positive rating and is priced at $5.59. Play as a young writer looking for an affordable place to live, only to find yourself in a cheap apartment owned by an elderly woman with a haunted past. Locals say the place is cursed. And finally, we have KAMLA, rated very positive at 94% and on sale for $4.39. This newer indie title is set in 1980s India. You play as a priest performing an exorcism on a newlywed woman possessed by a demon. This survival horror game unfolds in a mansion full of mysteries and dark secrets. And there you have it, guys. Those are some of my favorite picks for unique horror games on the cheap during the Steam Summer Sale this year. I hope you found something new and exciting to dive into, and thank you again for helping us hit 100 subscribers. I can't wait to keep growing with all of you. Please comment down below any titles you personally recommend picking up this season's sale, and feel free to check out gameplay of some of these titles and others we've played on the channel in the description below. As always, everyone, until next time, see ya.